In the business world, communication can be your greatest asset or your biggest liability. It can make or break a project, a team, even your whole career. So in this explainer, we're going to break down how to make every single message you send work for you, not against you. Think about it. You draft that super important email, you hit send, and you figure, job done. But hang on, was your message truly heard? See, so often we think communication is just about pushing information out, but it's really about creating genuine understanding, and that's where things can get a little messy. So why does it fail so often? Well, it's usually because of assumptions or mixed signals or just hitting the wrong tone. It happens when we're way more focused on what we want to say instead of what the other person actually needs to hear. But don't worry, we're going to fix that. Here's our roadmap. First, we'll dive into the 7 core rules for crafting a really powerful message. Then we'll shift from the rules to the mindset. It's all about connecting, not just transmitting. And we'll wrap up with a practical toolkit you can start using today to make sure every message you send really, truly matters. All right, let's get into it. Just like a house needs a solid foundation, every single effective message is built on a set of core principles. And these aren't just some abstract theories, okay? These are practical, learnable rules that are the absolute bedrock of clear communication. So what are these foundational rules? Well, there are 7 of them. You might have heard of them as the 7 C's of communication. Think of them as the essential ingredients for any message that you want to have absolute clarity and real impact. Now, what I love about this is how it lays out the entire framework. These aren't just 7 random ideas. They all work together. Here's how I like to think about it. You've got clarity, conciseness, and completeness. Those are your structure C's. They make your message sharp and actionable. Then there's courtesy and consideration. I call those the audience C's because they're all about respecting the person on the other end. And finally, you have concreteness and correctness, your credibility C's. These build trust by grounding your message in solid facts. You get these down, and believe me, you are well on your way. Okay, so the 7 C's give you the what of great communication. Now let's talk about the how. This is the mindset that takes your messages from just being information and turns them into a genuine connection. At the heart of this connection-focused mindset is a legit communication superpower, active listening. And no, this is not just about staying quiet until it's your turn to talk. It's about being fully present, trying to understand the message behind the words, and then showing that you get it. If you can master this one thing, you can turn conflicts into collaborations. It's a total game changer. So here is how you do it, broken down nice and simple. Step 1, just let them speak. No interruptions. Let them get it all out. Step 2, paraphrase. Repeat back what you think you heard. Something like, okay, so what I'm hearing is, this shows you're paying attention and helps you confirm you got it right. Step 3, ask questions to dig a little deeper. And finally, step 4, summarize the key points. This isn't just about managing a conversation. It's about actively building a bridge toward a solution everyone can agree on. And here's the magic, the real payoff. When you validate someone's perspective, even if you don't agree with it, you're not just being nice. You are building trust. And that trust, that's the secret sauce for finding solutions that actually work for the whole team. It's such a simple shift, but it has a huge impact. But this mindset isn't just about listening. It's also about empathy, really tuning into the emotions behind what's being said. It's about creating a true two-way street by actively asking for feedback. And it's about remembering that sometimes the most important stuff isn't said at all. It's in the tone of voice, the body language. Those nonverbal cues can speak volume. Okay, so we've covered the core rules and the right mindset. Now, let's get super practical. Let's open up the toolkit and look at a couple of simple things you can start using, like right now, for an immediate impact. First up is a timeless classic, the KISS principle. Keep it simple, stupid. Look, in communication, complexity is the enemy. All that jargon and those long, convoluted sentences, they don't make you sound smart, they just create confusion. Real clarity, real intelligence comes from making things simple. I mean, just look at this comparison. The example on the left is just buried in corporate speak and totally unnecessary words. But the KISS example on the right, it's direct, it's clear, and it's pretty much impossible to misunderstand. It respects my time and gets the point across instantly. Seriously, which one would you rather get in your inbox? It's a no-brainer. So simplicity is huge, but so is how you deliver the message. The next tool in our kit is all about remembering that how you send a message is part of the message itself. Your choice of channel, email, phone call, in person, sends a powerful signal before anyone even reads a single word. Yeah, this is all about matching the medium to the message. Got some sensitive feedback to give? You do that in person, face to face. A simple routine update? Email is your best friend. An urgent, time-sensitive problem? Pick up the phone. When you choose the right channel, you're showing respect for both the message and the person receiving. Okay, let's bring it all home. We've gone from the foundational principles to adopting the right mindset, and we've got some practical tools in our belt. The whole point of all this? To move beyond just firing off messages and to start communicating in a way that actually, truly matters. So if you only take one thing away from this whole explainer, let it be this. Effective communication is a skill, not some magical gift you're born with. It's something you can learn. By mastering those 7 C's, adopting that mindset of connection, and using the right tools, you can absolutely build trust, reduce friction, and get way better results. So here's my challenge to you. What is the one principle from everything we've talked about that you are going to put into practice today? Are you going to focus on being more concise in your next email, or maybe practice some real active listening in your next meeting? Just pick one. Start there, because that's how you turn this knowledge into a powerful career-building skill.